about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain lights go up from home. Whoa! Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain lights go up from home. Whoa! My father said when I was younger, hard times better than. You took it all away, I give it all away. You take my freedom, here to change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom, now you bow to me. You took my dreams, but not my name. You'll follow.
And we're just going to stop the music. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Glicks House of Music. We were having all kinds of fucking technical difficulties to start the show. I don't know what's going on. My laptop has lost its mind. But just in case you guys need more Jeff, you guys know him from Nonsensical Nonsense with me.
That's
He made
me.
an appearance last week. Man, this light is killing me tonight. Nothing's cooperating with me. There we go. Made an appearance last week because he was really having fun with the music, and he couldn't help himself, and he got in trouble because he was singing and dancing, and his wife kicked him out. That's coming. However, last week we did have a lot of fun with the 90s country, so we're going to revisit it with a part 2. Got a lot more new music for you, some different artists from last week. Don't forget, you can check out the social media. It's all under the Nonsensical Nonsense brand. Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. You can also join me live for this show Fridays at 8 p.m. Don't forget to check out the main show, Nonsensical Nonsense, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 7 p.m.-ish on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And then you can also listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at. And this show in particular is on Mixcloud as well. Speaking of Mixcloud, shout out to you guys. Right down there at the bottom of the screen, you see that bio link, bio.link/nonsensical nonsense. That's going to give you all them links, including the Mixcloud and all that jazz that you guys can follow us and like us on. I did last week. Got to listen to the replay. However, shout out to Mixcloud because I think for my 4th show or something like that, somehow it cracked the top 100 for the country genre, 90s country genre. So that was pretty cool. I think like 3 people listened to it. So the bar set really low for cracking the top 100. No, I have no idea. I mean, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing on Mixcloud. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm still learning it. I'm still figuring it out. However, Jeff's here. We're going to do some more 90s country. Last week, I started the show off with Garth Brooks. And we did, we did a little George Strait right after that. Obviously, you can't do 90s country without Garth Brooks or George Strait. They were 2 of the biggest names. But I think there's a guy that was right up there with them, kind of gets forgotten from time to time. And I felt it's only right that I start the show off with him tonight. One Mr. Clint Black.
Yeah, buddy.
From Good Run of Bad Luck. I believe that was in that Mel Gibson, the Maverick movie. Remember that Western with Mel Gibson?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get this music popping off real quick.
High roller, even when the chips are down. To win her over, I'd see the tables turn around. She's 10 the hard way, I can feel it in my bones. She'll be making my day, and not another night alone. Well, it's time for a windfall, and not a single minute too soon. I've been too long overdue. Now I'm gonna shoot the moon. I bet it all on a good run of bad luck. 7 come 11, she could be mine. Luck be a lady, and I'm gonna find love coming on the bottom line. I've been to the tables and I've lost it all before. I'm willing and able, always coming back for more. Squeezing out a thin dime, though there's no one hanging on my arm. I've gambled on a third time, a fool will tell you it's a charm. If I'm betting on a loser, I'm gonna have a devil to pay. But it's the only game I know to play, it doesn't matter anyway. I'd bet it all on a good run of bad luck. 7 come 11, she could be mine. Luck be a lady, and I'm gonna find love coming on the bottom line.
Buddy, good.
Yeah, buddy.
Well,
For those wondering, it is from Maverick, and that is actually played at the beginning of the big poker game. And the album that it came out on is No Time to Kill.
Great song. Connor, you're fired. Keep it music related. Toby. Everybody wants Toby. What's going on, Bobby Shadow? Holy shit, we're getting comments from Twitter. How about that?
Oh, look at that.
A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll, a whole lot of glick. Yeah. I listen to the people, all right? You guys were screaming at me last week. You said, "Where's the Toby Keith? Where's the Toby Keith?" You didn't give us Toby Keith, Glick.
Toby rules.
All right, look, there's a lot of fantastic songs from the 90s in the country genre. And I overdid it last week, and I had 20 songs. I have 16 tonight. Try not to do another 3-hour show. I'm going to cut it off at 2, and whatever songs don't get played, I'll hold on to. But listen, I listen to the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm the people's champ. You guys want to
here's the thing, though. You can't go wrong with 90s country.
Yeah, exactly.
Every song is good.
Exactly. You guys wanted Toby Keith. You're going to get your Toby Keith tonight.
Love me some Toby, boy.
In a nice large dose of Toby Keith at that. But we're going to kick off Toby Keith with a little, I should have been a cowboy.
Yeah, buddy.
I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, "Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I ask you twice and beg you pretty please." She'd have said yes in a New York minute. They never tied a knot. His heart wasn't in it. He just stole a kiss as he rode away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my 6-shoe, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I might have had a sidekick, but
with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man, haven't you been told? California's full of whiskey, women and ghosts, sleeping out all night beneath the desert stars, with a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride, I'd be wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Yeah, I should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy.
That man has got a beautiful fucking.
Yeah, should have been a cowboy, baby.
He's just got a beautiful fair.
Might have been top 3 gayest things you've ever said to come back from a song, but yeah.
There you go.
Bobby Shadow's chillin'. That's what's up. Mr. Tim Conrad in the building. That sounds like a country singer right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tim Conrad.
Yeah.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, right?
Leggy's in here.
That Conway 20 intro.
Leggy's in here after another fantastic jukebox jury. Welcome back to Glicks Jukebox Mixtape.
I love that song. I don't know why, but I love that
Top
song.
3 Toby Keith song right there. Hey, man, I got more.
100%.
Radio station, brah.
Hey, you know, Chris, if you want to feel old, that song came out in 93.
You know what? This is the one time I give Jeff where I play the sidekick role, but only because the sidekick is way cooler than the actual main character. I'm the Doc Holliday to Jeff's Wyatt Earp.
There you go.
Imagine Bobby. Thanks for tuning. Hey, it was a great show. That's why we were running a little bit late, because I didn't want to overstream Leggy, and I do enjoy watching Jukebox Jury with Johnny, even though he ain't got his shit together, and my guy Juice hanging out there
unmuted
doing his thing. But no, so and like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this because I got to. So Glicks House of Music, the whole idea was for me to play songs and put artists on here that might not be signed. Maybe they're up and coming, maybe they're local. But as we've talked about, Rome wasn't built in a day. So I'm not going to instantly jump on here and start a show and have all these artists clamoring. I got to build a reputation. I gotta build, people got to know that I'm actually, into music, and I'm a music guy and I know what I'm doing. And, Leggy's been very helpful and given me a lot of advice behind the scenes and stuff like that. So, for the time being,
Why are we R2D2?
Wow. It's good to see our haters are still on TikTok. I appreciate y'all.
Holy cow.
Y'all are awesome. I just got my live access banned for hate speech and hateful and hateful activities and comments.
Yay!
Looking like a couple of RDR2 NPCs.
You said R2D2 NPCs. Why R2D2?
It's
Are we
RD,
robots?
it says RDR2.
Oh, RDR2. Oh, okay.
Anyways. So you know,
Redemption.
in the meantime,
Just got it.
in the meantime, I'm going to be playing music that I like, artists that, you know, the songs that basically it's going to be a lot of the music that I grew up on. You know, if I could steal something from Garth Brooks here, he put out a whole album, a whole box set called Blame It on My Roots.
Yep. Excellent
And,
box
and,
set.
and it was essentially all the songs that influenced him and created him and made him who he was. And he sang a lot of songs outside of the country music. Now, I'm not a singer. I can just play the songs. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're having fun with right now we're in that 90s country. And Jeff and I apparently look like some Red Dead Redemption NPCs. Okay.
You know what? I'll take that as a compliment because Red Dead Redemption 2 is an amazing game. So,
yeah, I just got kicked off TikTok. Apparently, having fun and talking about music is hate speech and hateful activity. So, shout out to my lurkers and my haters. You guys are awesome. Anywho, we can't stay mad. We got to keep the music going. And since I just got kicked off of TikTok for being a bad boy, how about a little Tracy Lawrence?
yeah, buddy.
Young.
It was Sunday morning, I was 7 years old, in the backyard playing in a big mud hole. I was all decked out, ready for church, had my brand new suit all covered in dirt. Mama hit the ceiling, she was fit to be tied, talking about how she's gonna tan my hide. Daddy was laughing when I changed my clothes, said, Mama, leave the boy alone, 'cause if the good die young, if the good die young, our little boy's gonna have a lot of fun, 'cause he's gonna live forever if the good die young. 10 years later, had a hot rod Ford. Constable clocked me at 104. Judge said, boy, you're gonna hurt yourself. You've long been dead if you was anybody else. But if the good die young, if the good die young, oh, there ain't a sin that's gonna hold you, son, 'cause you're gonna live forever if the good die young. Got a good heart, I wouldn't hurt a soul, but I'm gonna keep her rockin' till they call that a roll. Old St. Peter's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go to heaven, but I might be late. And if the good die young, Lord, if the good die young, pedal to the metal, let your motor run, 'cause I'm gonna live forever if the good die young. And if the good die young, Lord, if the good die young, they got the jam, we'll have some fun, 'cause I'm gonna live forever if the good die young. Said I'm gonna live forever if the good die young.
I'm going to live forever if the good die young. Yeah, there.
My theme
Yes,
song.
Yes. TikTok is extremely mental. I have told them that their decision was bullshit and they could suck my lollipop and eat my chocolate starfish donut.
There you go.
Yes, TikTok has not changed. The problem is there's still a few couple. There's a couple bad apples out there in the world that haven't been squished yet, and they're jealous because I'm awesome and they're losers. So, yeah, just not tall enough to spank my booty. This one reminds me of some John Michael Montgomery. God, man, I promise I'm gonna get some John Michael Montgomery down the road. Only the good die.
You know, Tracy Lawrence he's got that perfect twang in his voice that all his songs are just
That's the problem.
They hit home.
Yeah, Tracy Lawrence has a fantastic country voice. You know, it's not like too over the top.
It's right where it should be.
And it's not like super fake.
Yeah, it's not subtle. It's not. It's the Three Bears, man. He's right where it should be. Can't go wrong with Tracy Lawrence. Good stuff.
No, I was a big fan of Tracy Lawrence. I still find myself listening to a lot of his music. He's got that nice combination, man, of upbeat songs and love songs and heartbreak songs, and it's like you could put on like a Tracy Lawrence album and get kind of a nice fun roller coaster ride.
Like he does the love songs, he does the heartbreak songs. He's all over.
Like for me, music has always been kind of my outlet. So it can encompass all them wide range of moods and everything like that. Speaking of little sappy songs, because can't do country music without some sappy songs. A little band that may have gotten forgotten. I'm a huge fan of this band. They actually had a little bit of a resurgency on TikTok not too long ago. Not necessarily this song, but one of their other songs. But it's Shenandoah's.
Yeah, boy.
The Moon Over Georgia.
Oh,
not everybody out there is all about the material things in life. Some people will take love over money. And that's what this song's about. It's called Moon Over Georgia.
He owns a big estate just south of Savannah and a high-rise hotel in downtown Atlanta and half the state of Georgia to his name. She'd be set for life in his colonial manor. He laid the world at her feet on a silver platter, but all I had to offer her was the moon. And she took the moon over Georgia. She'd rather have a million stars in the sky than a gold mine. She took the moon over Georgia. When it came down to his world of mine, she took the moon over Georgia. A little country house in need of expansion. It's a far cry from his South Georgia mansion, but we've got our own paradise. Shadow dancing till dawn with a full moon shining, and those occasional clouds all have a silver lining. There really must be something about that old yellow light. 'Cause she took the moon over Georgia. She'd rather have a million stars in the sky than a gold mine. Yeah, she took the moon over Georgia. the moon over Georgia.
Love that damn song.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps, dude. Ugh.
Love
So
that
good.
song. Definitely can relate. Like Leggy said, apparently I had a stroke in the comments. I don't know what was going on. The joy of country music is very, the joy is what I meant.
Fat fingers. Fat fingers.
Yeah. It's soppy as fuck. I have a reputation as a cold hard cunt. And we're gonna Tim, we're gonna try to keep the hate speech to a bare minimum from here on out. You know, I apologize, everybody. I didn't mean to come on so hateful and have that hateful activity. I love, judge me. Like I said, you know, I'm doing this show and I'm doing this music show, and it sounds really corny as fuck and really cheesy as fuck, but music is something I hold very dear, and I don't like letting people in seeing that side of me. I don't let too many people into that world. Literally before I started this show, it was 3 people that really got to see my true music taste and how music affects me and how much I love music. So this is a lot for me to kind of, but I'm a big sappy sumbitch. I do love me some sappy.
Well, you're a romantic like myself. We don't. I mean, on our other show, this is not something we necessarily portray.
Yeah.
But in real life, we're kind of romantic tards. Let's be honest.
Very true. Like, you know, I've always believed in that fairy tale romance.
Yeah.
You know, even though I'm not like watching all the Disney princesses movies and stuff, but you know, I've always, you know, kind of, that's what's cool about the relationship I have now, is because I kind of found that. Or no, it's no kind of about it. I have.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, country music, I mean, it's one of those things. We've all been there. I mean, hell, I've been dumped because I'm just a fucking simple blue collar guy. I mean, I don't got a lot of fancy things or nice things or whatever, but I bust my ass and I work hard for everything that I do have. But I found myself on the short end of the stick of somebody who was materialistic.
That's why I left you.
Yeah, I'm a Libra, so it is what it is. That's why I shipped your ass to fucking Mexico. Shut up. Let's be honest.
Hey, you couldn't give me what I wanted, Daddy.
Yeah. Well, you know, speaking of money.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, who doesn't want a girl that's got daddy's money?
Oh shit!
Well, Ricochet for your ear holes. Ricochet was a great band back in the 90s.
Yeah, they were.
They not necessarily.
They never got enough love. They never got enough love.
They weren't necessarily like hit makers, but the songs that were on the radio were all great. And if you bought one of their, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, if you bought one of their tapes, because CDs were fairly new,
inexpensive,
and you had to, you had to have money to put a CD player in your car or your truck. I was buying cassette tapes until I got out of high school, and then I had a CD player, and then I was buying CDs. But if you went and bought one of Ricochet's tapes, you were gonna like every song on it. They were just one of those bands. This is probably one of their biggest hits that they ever had. Great song, great video. Just one of those fun, feel good, you know, songs at the end of the day. Ricochet with a little daddy's money.
Can't concentrate on the preacher preaching. My attention span done turned off. I'm honed in on that angel singing up there in the choir loft. She's got her dad.
fisher, a dynamite kisser, country as a turnip green. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, and look who's looking at me. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, and she's looking at me.
Yes, there. Tim Conrad said that's a good one right there.
That's a good
right.
song, boy.
She's a good bass fisher and a dynamite kisser.
Dynamite kisser.
I love that
Country
line.
as a
I love that
turkey.
line.
That is a good line. Because any chick you can go fishing with and then she suck your face off, that's amazing.
Well, don't suck my face off. That's just weird.
I'm not a chick, so you don't have to worry about it.
Your secret is safe with us, Lakey. I promise.
Shh, it's a secret.
So you're what? Just leave Jeff alone.
I know the gutter, young. Yeah, you did.
Well, no, I really liked. There's like bands like Ricochet and Shenandoah and Little Texas and Black Hawk.
Yes.
You know, there was all these great bands. Sawyer Brown was freaking awesome. You know, there was all these like awesome. Maybe they're like, maybe I guess you could kind of consider them like country boy bands. I don't know.
Well, they're more like they're almost one-hit wonders on the radio. No, and I'm not saying they're one-hit wonders. What I'm saying is they had a bunch of good hits, but they never blew up like Brooks and Dunn or
Black
Strait.
Hawk was huge. Little Texas was huge.
Yeah, they were.
I had a hard time only grabbing one Little Texas song. So you guys will see Little Texas again when when the 90s stuff. When I don't know if I'm going to do a part 3 next week or if I'm just going to roll into something new because obviously I want to put
10 parts on 90s alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I could do fucking the next 2 years just on 90s country music until I get kicked off of every platform because of copyright.
Right. Like these guys just don't know.
But yeah, some of these bands, it was hard for me to just pick one song from them.
Yeah.
And
because they're all bangers.
Yeah, because there were so many good ones. But yeah, some of these like actual bands, like I said, like Little Texas was huge, Black Hawk was huge, Sawyer Brown was probably one of the biggest, and they actually started around the 80s.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like I said, they're not Garth Brooks. They never reached that status. You know what I mean? They're not they're not so big that they're still selling out arenas.
Well, yeah,
I'm sure they do well, but
Yeah, but I mean, there was very few artists that were in the upper echelon of Garth Brooks, George Strait,
understood,
Reba McEntire, and I haven't. And that's the other thing. I haven't even. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and it is what it is, and I know you guys are gonna have fun with it. I haven't even began to touch on the ladies of 90s country music.
The ladies of country in general.
Last week.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother thing. I gotta do a ladies' night. If I'm gonna do 90s country, I gotta give the ladies some love. I gotta give Reba and Dolly and Shania and Faith and Leanne.
They can get it, son.
Yeah, I mean, these are just and so on and so on and so on. Yep. Jody Messina and
the Judds.
Too.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, I know. I'm about to
even you know what, and I hate to put them in that same genre, but even the Dixie Chicks had some good songs.
They're the Chicks. Thank you very much.
Fuck them. I'm still calling them Dixie Chicks. They can kiss my beautiful white ass, but they had some good songs.
Lady Antebellum is no longer Lady Antebellum. They're Lady Anne.
Fuck them.
But
I'm not woke, so. I love the Dixie Chicks.
They're going to change the name of their song. If Earl had to die, to Jeff had to die.
Hey, if I'm going to get famous that way, I'll take it. Hashtag worth it.
But there's a couple things that country music's known for. They're known for singing about heartbreak.
Mhm.
They're known about singing about drinking and having a good time. They're also known. Now this is a two-parter. I'm only going to give you the first part before I play this next song, and then I'll give you the next part when I play the next song. Country songs are also about pickup trucks.
Yes.
Once upon a time, I may or may not have hauled a Barbie doll house for the girl next door.
Yeah, I fucking love this song.
And that's what I knew I was a pickup man. One and only Joe Diffie with Pickup Man. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees. Hauled marbles and rocks and thought twice before I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was a pickup truck. I was cruising to town and the first girl I see was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in the cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire and roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. There's just something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in the bed of my truck on an old Chase Lounge, backed into my spot at the drive-in show. You know, a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. I never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire and roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. There's just something women like about a pickup man. Oh, stand on this one. Bucket of rust or a brand new machine, once around the block and you'll know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire and roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. There's just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. Oh, drive that pickup.
Ooh-wee. Something women like about a pickup man.
Tell me that won't you make you out buy a pickup truck tomorrow.
I'm just saying. Something. Hey, Bobby Shadow face palmed me with my touching on the ladies of country music. Sorry, I had to take the hit. I didn't know how else to word it. It is what it is. Nah, Joe Diffie, man. Another one that I had a hard time just picking one song from. Because that goddamn Third Rock from the Sun song is great too.
Oh God, I love that song.
But I mean, am I right? I mean, country music's about loving, losing love,
Drinking,
having a good time. It's
and
about
trucks.
pickup trucks, having pickup trucks, doing pickup truck things. But
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I kind of brought you. I brought you up here. I got to bring
Oh,
you back
shit.
down a little bit because it's also about your dogs. Because in all honesty, I'm not going to say man's best friend. I'm going to say, as humans, we could not ask for any better best friend or a companion, loyalty, or anything else than that of what a dog can give you. And
if you play the song I'm thinking of, I'm not listening because I'll cry.
you're ready to cry.
I swear to God, if you play Feed Jake, I'm gonna kill you.
Pirates of the Mississippi probably had one of the best songs about a dog. And it is Feed Jake.
God damn it. I'm not gonna, no, can't do it.
I'm standing at the crossroads in life, and I don't know where to go. You know you got my heart, babe, but my music's got my soul. Let me play it one more time. I'll tell the truth and make it right. Hope they understand me. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Now Broadway's like a sewer, bums and hookers everywhere. Wino passed out on the sidewalk. Doesn't anybody care? Some say he's worthless, just let him be. I for one would have to disagree, and so would their mamas. Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Now if you get an ear pierced, some will call you gay. But if you drive a pickup, they'll say no, you must be straight. What we are and what we ain't, what we can and what we can't, does it really matter? Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. If I die before I wake, feed Jake.
Y'all gonna hate my ass on this show. I bring you up and I bring you down as hard as I possibly can. Jeff's up there with his doggo in his lap. El Gordo.
I really hate you sometimes, dude. That song, I don't care what kind of mood I'm in. That song plays, I fucking cry. I don't know.
I love that fucking song. That is a fantastic song. And it's funny because we back home, I don't know if you remember it, Jeff. There was a restaurant that took over the old Ponderosa in Mount Vernon.
Yep.
And it was called Jake's. And it was based off of that song because the owner had a dog whose name was Jake. And the restaurant was a steakhouse, and it was named after his dog Jake. And there were quotes from that song, on the walls, and there was like pictures of this guy and his dog. There's a line in that song. That song does a lot. It speaks volumes. And anybody who's had a dog, they're not pets. They're part of the family. And it's not just man. They're not just man's best friend. They're human's best friend. They're the greatest companion that whatever God you believe in, whoever created all this, all everything, it was one of the greatest animals ever created for us humans. And they're not just pets. They become part of the family. But there's a line in that song that and he said, it's so out of place in this song, and it's always thrown me off. He said, if you get your ears pierced,
you're
queer.
I agree.
But if you drive a pickup truck, they'll say you must be straight. It's like the most random fucking shit to throw into a damn song, especially about it. Because essentially the song is about the guy dying and wanting to make sure that before he dies, that
somebody's
Jake,
going to take care of his dog,
is taken care of. Just as. And we've seen countless videos and you see on the internets and stuff like that, people are brokenhearted when they lose their dog. But the same thing applies to the dogs. You've seen the videos where the dogs will go and go.
Did a whole movie about it.
Go lay beside a coffin or go to the graveyard and lay on the tombstone and be visibly shaken. Mm-hmm. So. Sorry, I have to. I can't. I came across that and I was like, oh, I gotta put this on here tonight. And I know it's a heartbreaker. It is what it is. Just deal with it.
You're an asshole. I'm sorry. You're an asshole. That might have been your dickest move you've ever done on any show.
Great.
That song gets me.
Not quite sure what that means.
Not even sure either.
Must be a British thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or an Irish thing. Anyways.
Google
it. Bring it back up, Jeff.
Yeah.
You want me to elevate you? Google it? Okay, well, let's Google
what am I, Tony D?
Greyfriars Bobby. Oh, Greyfriars Bobby was a Skye Terrier or a Dandy Dinmont Terrier who became known in the 19th century Edinburgh for spending 14 years guarding the grave of his owner until he died on the 14th of January of 1872.
Look at that.
That continues to be a well-known in Scotland and throughout several books and films. Well, be goddamn.
Well, they did that movie with Richard Gere.
What just came up? It shows the statue of him.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. See? Look at that.
We're cultured.
Leg it, adding head to the here. And a wee dog who wouldn't leave his master's side. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're the greatest companions. Hi, baby. They're the greatest companions ever created by whatever.
Smack him. He just made me cry.
Doggos.
That thing?
Well, not this thing. Not this bad dog.
She got issues.
Not this bad dog. You got issues.
You should have heard her growling at Austin today.
Growling at Austin? I just played Feed Jake. It made Jeff cry. Pirates of the Mississippi, Feed Jake.
Oh, yeah.
I die before I wait. Feed the Suze because she's fat.
Okay, hi.
Hi, baby.
I'm paying the toll.
One more.
Toll. What's that taste like?
It's like sushi.
Tastes like, well, I can't say that because that's going to get twisted around.
True story.
It's like sushi. Please.
Here.
Rumors is not on this show. She will be here tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Dog water.
See nothing in here, sir.
We'll turn the light on. I just had the light off because I had this crazy idea that I was going to go on TikTok while I did the show. And then I was on there for all of 10 minutes and got booted for hate speech and hateful activity.
Seriously?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
What are you talking about?
Music and the show?
Hmm.
You can turn the light on, baby.
I'm just looking for some sweatpants.
Just turn the light on. Hashtag Brandon. Just turn the light on. You're
Okay,
fine. Yeah, you can turn it
the
on.
light on.
Oh, I'm blind. Let's get back into the music, shall we?
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Well, I got plenty of them around here.
It's not a lot makes me cry, but god damn, that song gets me, man.
Like you said, you'd rather feel around in the dark. I mean,
He's not wrong.
yeah. She said, not wrong. Anyways, back to the music. That's what we're here for. I mentioned this band earlier. I will bring you guys back up because I feel like I really took us to the lowest we could go.
Jesus Christ, you can't get much lower than that.
So I'm gonna bring you back up a little bit. We spoke on Sawyer Brown earlier.
Got my wrists over here.
I told you guys about Sawyer Brown earlier. This is probably one of my favorite. I think this is what we're gonna dub them. We're gonna dub them country boy bands.
Okay, fair enough.
Brown, Little Texases and Ricochets and Shenandoahs and stuff
Fair
like
enough.
that. And I know there's a few other ones that I'm missing. We're gonna dub them country boy bands. Huh? I'm just saying they kind of are.
They don't really have their own little box we can put them in, so we're making a box.
You watch your videos and
They're more of a country damn hair band.
they need more of the country hair bands.
It is the 90s.
Well, yeah, based on the hairstyles, but the way they did their videos and shot their videos, especially Sawyer Brown, and I don't have one of their actual videos because I'm trying to scoot around the copyright stuff.
Right.
But like they were always they were always like having fun, having a good time in their videos and dancing around and singing. And so I think that's more of a fitting country boy bands. Like I said, Sawyer Brown was probably one of the biggest in the 90s.
Yeah. They were
one of the most successful. They were fucking hit after hit after hit after hit. And they were everywhere. If you turned on CMT, they were there.
Yeah. I think it came down to their music videos. Looked like fun.
Their music videos were awesome. The lead singer of Sawyer Brown, I can't remember his damn name. Right off the top of my head. He just always had fun. Yeah, you could. I'm looking it up actually.
Members. Here we go.
Mark Miller.
Yep, that's the guy.
He not only was he having fun and the upbeat fun songs and stuff like that, but he really made you. He really. If you watched him in some of the slower songs and stuff, the songs really like he. What are words I'm looking for? They're very powerful because it felt like he was almost singing them from the heart. He was literally singing them from his damn soul. So, but anyways, Sawyer Brown with the races on, and here comes
love this song.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart's full of big break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, that I may never shake. You might say that I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager that I'll hide in sorrow when I may lay right down and fall. Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. In love, never once suspecting what the final result would be. And how I lived in fear, waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. There's aching pain in my heart for today was the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. Is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. The winner loses all.
The winner loses on.
Did you know, sir, that song was originally done by George Jones?
Yes.
And I like that version that you just played way better than the George Jones version. And the one comment that I always have to say about the 90s boy band of country is they do the acoustic, or not, the acapella set midway through, where it's like, it'll just be like the drum or the guitar in the background, and then they sing with an overbeat. Oh, I love that. 90s boy bands, 90s boy band country song bands, whatever, did that perfectly to a T in a lot of songs, and it hooks you.
It was spot freaking on, dude. Unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Caveat. I like his music. George Jones could not sing.
No, he could not.
But a lot of those artists back at that time, George Jones, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson,
they talked their way through the lyrics.
They could not, but they were phenomenal songwriters. Yeah. I mean, it was very far and few between. I mean, because like Charlie Pride had the voice of an angel. Same with Cowboy. But some of these guys, man, they could not carry a goddamn tune in a bucket. But that didn't stop me from being a fan. I'm a huge fan of George Jones.
I do. I'm too.
Johnny Cash.
So the original writer of that song is a guy named Don Rollins, and he actually co-wrote "It's 5 O'clock Somewhere" for Alan Jackson.
If you look up Don Rollins, he's a huge he's a huge songwriter.
Yeah, he is.
No, I like Sawyer Brown.
That is good to call. That is a good song.
George Jones also did a song. Speaking of George Jones and country music, he did a song with Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
B-double-E-double-R-U-A. And he was, and he
No,
got a Dewey on his lawnmower.
There's a couple of country songs that just work with spelling.
Yeah, who I have yet to play, and God damn it, I meant to play him tonight.
Yep.
Travis Trent had
TROUBLE.
Here comes GOOD.
They taught you how to spell. You know.
Yeah, country
School
music.
didn't do it, so country music did.
Country music did a lot of things, and one of the things was they educated us. They taught us how to spell.
Yeah. See, it's not all silly games. And the greatest music video of that song, the greatest, not really technically country music, but the greatest,
That's what you said.
the greatest version, if you want to watch, of TROUBLE is Tiffany Amber Thiessen dancing to that song in Son-in-Law. Because, wow.
Wowzers.
Worth watching that movie for that scene alone.
Whoa. As Joey Lawrence once said in Blossom. Or
Whoa.
said several. Whoa.
Yeah, buddy.
As John Travolta said in Grease. Sandy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wait till I do that show. Glicks
Yeah,
fucking,
oh my god. Musicals?
movie soundtrack show.
Oh Jesus. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm there for that one too.
Well, the race is on. And the winner loses on because Love's in last place.
Mm-hmm.
But we already heard the man once before. Why not hear him again? Mr. Tracy Lawrence
Yeah, buddy.
with Time Marches On.
Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dear John. And time marches on. Time marches on. Sisters using rouge and clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on. Time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet for high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on. 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 Time marches on.
Me either.
Yeah, buddy. The South moves north, the North moves south. A star is. I love that fucking song.
I love the line, brother smokes a lot of dope. Back when it was called dope.
That devil's lettuce, the marijuana.
Yes.
Oh, everybody got scared, man. They ran off. It was all that hate speech and everything.
Well, we made them all cry.
My bad.
You made them all cry, you prick.
My bad. I apologize. Look, man, I brought everybody back up. All right.
Jesus.
People, yeah, you know what? That's fine. People can out have a life.
Need a
on Friday,
puppy and a coloring book here in a minute. Good Lord.
You know, we might not be out and about in the city. We might be out and about on the town, but we're having a good time. We're having fun. You know, those who are watching, those who are listening, we're having a good time. We're doing our own thing. We have a life. How very dare they? I agree 100%. How very dare they? You know, we're having a good time here. And they can listen to the replays, and y'all can keep listening to me on SoundCloud. Thank you guys for getting me in the top 100 of the 90s country genre. Oh, yeah. All three of you who listened, or one of you. I actually have no idea. I'm sure the bar is very low. I might have been number like 99. There might be only 99 people who have heard something in this genre.
This is true. This is true.
But either way, I'm taking the win, God damn it.
Hey. Not necessarily my favorite Tracy Lawrence song, but I do like that song. It's just
Dude, I love that fucking song. What in the world is that?
I have no idea what those are.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
Are those mushrooms?
I don't know.
Let's
go. So, and again, it was very hard. I only picked 2 Tracy Lawrence songs. It was very hard to only pick 2 Tracy Lawrence songs. But I was also Tracy Lawrence does a lot of sappy songs. But the cool thing about Tracy Lawrence is back in the day, excuse me. Remember like Michael Jackson, his videos were like movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tracy Lawrence did this thing where he did like a quantum leap style of movies or of videos. So all his videos were connected, and at the end of every video, he was like Sam Beckett was leaping.
Yep, to the next one.
Into another body or whatever. And then that next video would start, and it would show him with the lightning and everything. Like in that video, If the Good Die Young. After that video, what was that song that came afterwards? I can't remember it, but it showed him like leaping in and sliding across the stall floor, and he was still in his suit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he really took that. He really took that quantum leap to the extreme because he did it every single video.
Well, he did a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, I see it now. You also have to remember we're looking at a very small screen.
Yeah, it's like this big.
You old farts, get your glasses on. Yeah, it was a series. Also, Travis Trent did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of his
there was a music video.
Remember, he did the video. He was there was a whole series where he was like a Vietnam vet and he was in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
And those videos were, I mean, the songs themselves, but the videos were heartbreaking as hell.
Yeah.
I
remember somebody did a video where they were like in a museum, and each part of the song was a different scene. Like you go see the Neanderthals and stuff like that.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember the song, but I remember the video vividly.
Yeah, I know the video, and I can't think of the. I can't even.
I want to think it's Toby did it. Toby Keith.
No, was it Toby?
I could be 100% wrong. I don't know.
But
I'm no.
Again, and I miss music videos because
I miss music videos that actually told a story, not just like
the music videos that went along with the song. To the
Agreed.
music.
All right.
However, Did that.
Bring us back up, sir, because
I feel like I've got to get some of these fucking sappy songs out of the way.
oh Jesus.
Let me get some of these sappy songs out of the way. You guys wanted Toby Keith. I got goddamn Toby Keith for you.
I love me some Toby, boy.
And Toby
Toby is kind of responsible for my marriage. I'll tell you that story tomorrow.
No.
Well, actually,
we're doing a music show, and I'm getting ready to play Toby Keith. Actually, let me play Toby Keith.
Okay, and then I'll tell you.
I want to hear this story, how Toby Keith is responsible for your marriage.
All right, fair enough.
I love this song. I love this video. And I think everybody has been there at some point in time in their life with somebody that they have played games, I guess you could say, with, or the games have been played. Like there's games being played between the two of you, and really you shouldn't be together, but you want to be together, but you're trying not to be together. The name of the song is You Shouldn't Kiss Me Like This, and it's Toby Keith.
I got a funny feeling the moment that your lips touch mine. Something shot right through me. My heart skipped a beat in time. There's a different feel about you tonight. It's got me thinking lots of crazy things. I even think I saw a flash of light. It felt like electricity. You shouldn't kiss me like this unless you mean it like that. 'Cause I'll just close my eyes and I won't know where I'm at. We'll get lost on this dance floor, spinning around and around and around and around. They're all watching us now. They think we're falling in love. They never believe we're just friends. When you kiss me like this, I think you mean it like that. If you do, baby, kiss me again. Everybody swears we make the perfect pair, but dancing is as far as it goes. Girl, you never move me quite the way you move me tonight. I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know. You shouldn't kiss me like this unless you mean it like that. 'Cause I'll just close my eyes and I won't know where I'm at. And we'll get lost on this dance floor, spinning around and around and around and around. They're all watching us now. They think we're falling in love. They never believe we're just friends. When you kiss me like this, I think you mean it like that. If you do, baby, kiss me again. Kiss me again.
You shouldn't kiss me like this unless you mean it like that. I don't know why.
Wasn't
I don't
that
know
our,
why I was singing like Tony Braxton. I'm sorry.
wasn't that our wedding
Oh,
song?
break my heart. Hey, you love me again.
That's what
Now I
Chris
sound
used to
like
say to me after class.
now I
Don't
sound like
kick me like
I'm confused about my artist today. If I could turn back time.
What'd you say?
I think she was talking to the dog.
Oh. No, but like I said, Toby Keith is responsible
again,
for my marriage.
I think we can. I think we can all relate to that song.
That's a good song.
Click doing his best Celine Dion. I was all over the place. I started singing Toby Keith. Then I was fucking Cher, or then
Tony
I
Braxton, Cher.
Then I was Cher. However, I do love me some Tony Braxton. Anyways, we're not doing the R&B stuff here. So, Jeffrey,
Yeah,
you said that Toby Keith
is responsible
for your marriage. Care to
yes.
explain?
So when I met my wife, obviously before she was my wife, we both worked at the same place, and one day she asked me if I should get a ride home. And you know how my cars are, way too much power and way too much stereo system. And it just happened to be one of those times where you know how you get on a country kick where you're not listening to nothing but country for like a month. Well, I was in one of those kicks, and she gets in the car, and I'm like, "You like country music?" is the way she says I said it, but I obviously said, "You like country music?" But
no, I'm pretty sure she has it 100% accurate.
And
hey, little girl, you like country music? Because
you like country music? And I was
give her a little
time. At the time, my favorite song of said month was Toby Keith's "Who's Your Daddy."
Of course
it was, And I, you know me. I get in the car and I crank it up and I'm singing along like an asshole. And she, originally she was like, I don't know if I like this guy, but she did like the fact that I was willing to act like an ass. And I was, of course, the opposite of everybody she's ever dated. And as we know, opposites attract. And so,
what?
Yeah, well, there is that. And and it's like she's attributed Toby Keith to us having a relationship because she was like, it comes down to you were not the guy I was looking for, but ever since that day, we've been inseparable. So I don't know. She probably blames Toby Keith sometimes, where I attribute to a happy marriage.
Yeah, but you keep her in a cage.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
The guy in Cleveland was a Mexican dude keeping white girls in cages. You're a white dude in Mexico keeping Mexican girls in cages.
Well, you got to balance everything out.
Do you guys even have country music in that weird foreign country you're from?
They have banda, which is
I was talking to Lake. She said no. This I cannot. I never go on a country kick.
Well, no, but you get on you'll get on a month where you just listen to nothing but heavy metal. You'll get a month that you listen to nothing but R&B, and it was just one of and we all do it. It's one of those things because you and I have such a plethora of music at our midst, and our eclectic taste. There's some days where you're just like, I'm just not feeling this song, but I want to hear this. Like right now, I'm all about Michael Bublé. It's fucking weird. I love me some Michael Bublé, boy. But yeah, I'm sure there's days where my wife curses Toby Keith to no end. But there's other days where she's like, you know what? He ain't so bad.
I don't know why I try to put these in any kind of order. So, yeah, she's got every album of his on her Spotify because of me. No, it's really weird how music can absolutely Mickey Bubbles.
I'll make fun of Mickey Bubbles. Awesome.
It's in this, and I kind of touched on this before. but it's wild how you can either current relationships or past relationships or anything like that, but you might not ever be able to really put into words exactly. I believe it or not, I have a hard time. Actually, yeah, kind of sort of believe. I guess kind of sort. I have a hard time putting my feelings and my emotions and whatnot into words.
Agreed. I'm the same way.
It goes through music a lot of the times, and just filling out. I'm just filling out a narrative here. This is not how I feel in any way, shape, or form right now. I'm just filling out a narrative. Just ride this train with me. I'm going somewhere with. I got like 3 songs that that I'm gonna roll out here real quick. Just ride this pony with me.
I'm behind you.
Are you trying to say words are hard?
Yes.
Words are very hard. Trust me, words have been hard my whole life. But we've all been in those shitty ass relationships. And at the time when we're in those relationships, we don't realize until the hard truth. And I'm bringing you guys back down, and I apologize, but trust me, just ride this train with me. Down, it's a roller coaster. But you don't realize all the red flags and everything until they literally smack you right in the fucking mouth. In Jeff's case, right in the cock holster.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Again, Sawyer Brown, probably one of my favorite Sawyer Brown songs of all time. From the moment I heard it, and I was a young Glick at the time. I won't say little because I've never been little.
You've never been little.
I was a young Glick at the time, so I hadn't experienced life. I hadn't been in relation. I just have always really loved this fuck. It wasn't until I got much older, and the multiple times that it's happened to me, that this song has really hit home to me. This is Sawyer Brown. It's called All These Years.
Oh yeah.
And trust me, just ride this train with me. It'll all work itself out. All right. Little Sawyer Brown, All These Years.
She likes adventure with security, and more than one man can provide. She planned adventure, feeling sure that he would not be home till after 5. He turned on the lights and turned them off again. He said the one thing he could say: all these years, where have I been? Well, I've been down the road to work and home again, and I'm still here until I'm gone. Don't you rub it in too hard that I've been wrong all these years. She said, you're not the man you used to be, and he said, neither is this guy. She said, there's some things you refuse to see, but I guess sometimes so do I. She made no excuse why she was lying there. She said the one thing she could say: all these years, what have I done? I made you suffer, and your daughter and your son. Still I'm here and still confused, but I can finally see how much I stand to lose all these years. I'm still here. I'm so confused, but I can finally see how much I stand to lose of all these years.
Talk about a damn heartbreaker. That's a and that was one of those songs, like I said, I fell in love with that song so young. And
I haven't heard that song in forever.
Maybe it was because I came from a broken home or something like that, and whatnot. But I fell in love with that song so young when it first came out. It was on the radio, and I've loved it for all these years. And it really never.
See what you did there.
It really never hit until my ex-wife and I were splitting up. And I realized that we were both kind of at that breaking point. And you know, it is what it is, what happened with her and I. I know ill will. We get along pretty well. Pun intended. And it wasn't until that time that song really just hit hard and was like, damn, shit. We've both been living a lie for the last 4 or 5 years. You know, at the end of the day. And we kept telling ourselves it was for the kids, and it really wasn't. I mean, it was just. But I love that fucking song. Sawyer Brown's with All These Years. Pun intended. And then you go from that. Imagine going through a breakup with somebody and not seeing or speaking to each other for years. And then randomly running into each other.
Oh, you did.
And looking back on that time and then looking at the present. Yeah, how you felt. And then looking at the present and kind of seeing where you were, but also wondering at the same time
where you could have been.
What might have been. And I mentioned these guys earlier in the show. This is probably my favorite song by this band. It was tough. It's between two songs, and they'll pop back up again down the road when we do more. Little Texas, What Might Have Been.
Sure, I think about you now and then, but it's been a long, long time. Well, I've got a good life now. Well, I moved on. So when you cross my mind, I try not to think about what might have been, 'cause that was then, and we have taken different roads. We can't go back again. There's no use giving in, and there's no way to know what might have been. We could sit and talk about this all night long and wonder why we didn't last. Yes, they might be the best days we will ever know, but we'll have to leave them in the past. Try not to think about what might have been, 'cause that was then, and we have taken different roads. can't go back again. There's no use giving in, and there's no way to know what might have been. That same old look in your eyes. It's a beautiful night. I'm so tempted to stay, but too much time has gone by. We should just say goodbye and turn and walk away. And try not to think about what might have been, 'cause that was then, and we have taken different roads. We can't go back again. There's no use giving in. There's no way to know what might have been. No, we'll never know what might have been.
Yeah.
I accidentally unmuted my mic. Didn't realize that. I gotta stop touching stuff when music is playing. I went to talk and my mic was still muted. Yeah, I love that fucking song, dude. I really do. It's one of those things, man. It's just like you kind of look back sometimes and you wonder, but then at the same time you realize that you have a way better life than you could have ever imagined.
Yep.
You know, little Texas right there. Another band I really like. I was gonna say something right before. Shit, what the hell was I gonna say? Anyways, I can't remember. But look at me rocking and rolling, putting these on. So I'm gonna. I feel like one of those old school radio DJs, or like dance DJs, and you're getting at the end of the night, and it's like, all right, everybody,
Grab your partner. Get one last turn on the floor.
we're coming to the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna go ahead and slow it down a little bit before we go home. So make sure that you grab the one you love or the one you just met, if you know what I mean, and hold them close on the dance floor.
Hey,
Why
you
would
love the
everybody always
one,
slow dance? Why
one you're
would-
with.
Here's the thing. Why is everybody always slow dancing and singing these breakup songs and heartbreak songs to their girlfriends and stuff like that on the dance floor? We all did it.
Oh
We're
yeah,
all
100%.
guilty of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was very
I
seldom.
mean, it worked. Let's be honest, it worked too.
I mean, it does work. Wait. It's going to get even slower than we just had. No, actually, I'm going to start bringing it back up. I'm going to start slowly bringing it back up. And I promise we're going to end on a couple good notes. Let me see. I'm out of order here, so I got to kind of go through played that, played that, played that, played that, played that, played that, played that. Haven't played that. Played that, played that. Played that, haven't played that, haven't played that, haven't played that. All right, we got a couple more. So here's the thing. Men. I'm gonna speak to the men specifically.
Ladies, cover your ears.
No. Ladies, open your ears, because you can listen to this too. Sometimes y'all goofy fuckers fuck up. And you let a good one go. And you don't realize it until it's too late.
He's talking about me, folks. He's talking about me. He's still upset.
Yeah.
I like
Jeff let a good one go. And then some other guy who's actually a good guy, who's used to finishing last, might swoop in and get in her ear and make her feel good, make her feel appreciated. I know you can.
That was my move.
Make her feel appreciated, and maybe show her things that she's never been seen emotionally. Calm down, Jeff. Calm down, lady. Well, I know y'all two apparently share the same fucking brain, but no, you know what I mean. Like somebody's gonna come in and say the right things and do the right things, and at the end of the day, this is another two-parter here for you. At the end of the day, she's not going to be lonely long. I can say that, or I can let Clay Walker say it even better. Clay Walker, she won't be lonely long.
Something about the way she's wearing her dress a little tighter. Something about the way she's staring. She's looking to start a fire. Something about the way she's dancing and drinking chilled Patron. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Something about the way she's blushing. You can tell she isn't sure. Let you know she's up to something she's never done before. Tonight she wants to hold a stranger, but not the one at home. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. If I had a woman like that, man, I'd let her know. I'd hold her tight, I'd hold her close, do anything, do everything to let her know she'd never ever be alone. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, Lord, if she's lonely now, if she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long.
Yeah. What? Did you say I'm so cute? Yeah, I'm so cute.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah,
cute.
but she needs glasses.
Yeah, she's definitely blind. No, because that's one of them songs. Y'all keep fucking up. Men and women, y'all keep fucking up on these good ones. And I yelled out there, I said, she won't be lonely long when some jackass from Ohio drives all the way to PA to surprise her.
Yep. Well, it wasn't hard.
Matter of
She
just a
worked
couple
at a
days.
bar. Let's be honest.
I mean, she did get I mean, she did get me drunk and take advantage of me the first night we met. I'm just saying. You did too. And your boss helped you.
See? That's all you had to do. Was get in
Trust
there.
me.
So,
I'm not complaining
I
that
got
you took
beer.
advantage of me. I was very happy that you took advantage of me. I mean, you got me drunk.
which is impressive in itself, right there. I mean, you get
Impressive this. Well, I wasn't that drunk, but impressive this. The first night I met her, she drove my car.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's trust, sir.
That's or the alcohol.
Yeah, well, that
No, it's definitely
cheaper than an Uber.
But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, stop treating the good ones bad, because there's going to be somebody in the wings that are waiting and are going to take full advantage of that opportunity. And they're going to show them and treat them the way that they're going to show them true love, and they're going to treat them the way they want to be treated. And for me personally, that's a two-way street. You know, we're both, our relationship is new for us because neither one of us has ever had what we have right now before. You know? But to stay on that topic, to stay on that conversation, to stay on that piece, you know, not only is Clay Walker telling y'all she ain't going to be lonely long, or he ain't going to be lonely long.
Mm-hmm.
My man, you guys asked for him, and I'm giving you not one, not two, but three Toby Keiths tonight. My man Toby Keith, he's sliding up next to your girl after you did her wrong and treated her the wrong way. And he's letting you know that some bitch ain't worth missing. Mr. Toby Keith, but he ain't worth missing.
He's flying high tonight. He's got a brand new lover. Here you come on running. You're looking for some cover. I know you're sad and lonely. I know you're feeling blue. You miss him so much. Won't let me get too close to you. Oh, he ain't worth missing. Oh, we should be kissing. Stop all this foolish wishing. He ain't worth missing. I know your head is turning. I know your heart is burning. Girl, you've got to listen. Don't you know he ain't worth missing? You know I'm here to save you, but you ain't through crying yet. Look at your pretty face, all red and soaking wet. I'm gonna try to make him just a memory. Come on, baby, let's get started. First thing you got to see, oh, he ain't worth missing. Oh, we should be kissing. Stop all this foolish wishing. He ain't worth missing. I know your head is turning. I know your heart is burning. Girl, you gotta listen. Don't you know he ain't worth missing? If you need someone to hold you, someone to ease your pain, well, I'll be holding steady. Girl, when you get ready, I'm gonna show you love is a good thing. Yeah, love is a good thing. Oh, he ain't worth missing. Oh, we should be kissing. Stop all that foolish wishing. Ooh, the boy ain't worth missing. I know your head is turning. I know your heart is burning. Girl, you gotta listen. Don't you know he ain't worth missing? Oh, he ain't worth missing. Oh, we should be kissing. Stop all that foolish
Foolish wishing. At the end of the day, he and or she really ain't worth missing. They ain't worth it.
Facts.
We've all learned that lesson in life. They're not worth missing. Sometimes you got to take a chance. Sometimes you got to take a risk. And you're going to find that one. That one special person when you least expect it. Maybe you had a little bit of a history. Maybe he was a jackass and he ghosted you.
Shots fired. All right, wrong show.
However, it takes you to get to that journey to make those choices and finally realize, you know, these songs they really speak volumes. You know, we think I'm just playing country music because I'm a country bumpkin. No, I'm telling you guys, this is the world that I'm letting you guys into. My music means the world to me. Not my music. I didn't write the music. I don't sing the songs. But the music that I like and I enjoy I'm literally letting you into my world. If you listen to the songs that I play and listen to the words that I'm saying, it'll tell you a lot about who I am and what I am. But, you know, sometimes we worry about what might have been. Sometimes we realize when we think about what might have been, we're in a better place than we would have been if we would have stuck around. Other times, it takes the right person to know that he or she ain't worth missing. Making sure you're not lonely long. And that said person, well, they just might think you hypnotized the moon.
Jesus. See what you did there.
And their world will revolve around you, and you'll mean everything to them, and they'll do everything in their power to show you and prove you to you and tell you how important you are to them. And I said hypnotize the moon. And again, I'm going to let my guy Clay Walker speak on this. Well, Clay Walker with Hypnotize the Moon.
See what you did there.
She knew she called my eye, and that was all it took. Ain't it strange how forever changed with just one look? The magic filled the night. She touched my soul like no one else. Yes, the way that woman made me feel left me talking to myself. Oh, oh, you better run for cover. You better hide your heart. 'Cause once you start to love her, you know you'll never stop. She shines like a diamond when she walks into a room. She could charm the stars, hypnotize the moon. Once I held her close, I knew just where I stood. No, you never get a second chance. Ever feel so good? Then and there I knew these words were etched in stone. If you can't feel the power of the greatest love you've known, whoa, whoa, you better run for cover. You better hide your heart. 'Cause once you start to love her, you know you'll never stop. She shines like a diamond when she walks into a room. She could charm the stars, hypnotize the moon. to love her, you know you'll never stop. She shines like a diamond when she walks into a room. She could charm the stars. She could charm the stars. Hypnotize the moon.
That's a man falling in love right there. Clay Walker. Again, another artist I had a hard time. And I know I got 2 of his songs on here tonight. Another guy right there that I had a hard time not. I feel like I want to do like a. Now I would have to combine them, but but I think I could get. I want to do like a Clay Walker, Toby Keith night, or like a Clint Black, George Strait night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just do all Garth. I'll just do a Garth night down the road. But man, I'm gonna eat that one. I'm gonna eat.
Anyway, you'll get shit for it, but it'll be totally fucking worth it.
Totally worth it. But like I said, again, it's the path that we go down.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter. We're not just singling them out. Yes, these are songs, by male artists, but we've all been there. We've all gone down that road when we realized that we were with somebody that wasn't worth us being with them, and then we kind of venture out.
Find one that's worth it.
Find one that's worth it. She or he won't be lonely long. She or he ain't worth missing, because the truth is out there now at this point. And then you find somebody that just is head over heels, head over boots, crazy mad about you, all the way down to, do they really love you? Are they willing to climb a water tower and get that John Deere green spray paint? That's how we're going to wrap the show up tonight. True love in its truest form. Mr. Joe Diffie, ladies and gentlemen, with John Deere Green.
Yeah!
They were farm kids way down in Dixie, met in high school in the 60s. Everyone knew it was love from the start. One July in the midnight hour, he climbed up on the water tower, stood on the rail and painted a 10-foot heart. And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said that he should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. And John Deere Green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, kids and tomatoes. They went together like a hand and a glove. On a clear day from their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you can still read his words of love. And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. And John
That's how you end the show right there. That's how we do it. Woo! Down memory lane. That's how I do it here.
And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, and letters 3 foot high, and the hook house said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. And John Deere Green.
Just goddamn background is playing John here. Hell yeah. Hopefully you're yeah, boy. You like that, Jeff?
My favorite part of that song is the town tried to paint over it, but there ain't no paint in the world that will cover it.
Yep.
Best line in any song ever written.
That's how you end the show right there. Like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hopefully you're having fun. I'm having fun doing this. Thank you, Jeff, for hanging out for the second Friday in a row. You know, Jeff's just here. He's not really doing the normal nonsensical nonsense thing. He's just here for the music. He's here for the good time.
Hey, it's beats getting yelled at for singing in the bedroom.
Well,
you know me. I'd be singing along. I was singing along at the top of my lungs. I get yelled at twice.
yeah, I mean, you guys have heard me singing.
Somebody forgot to shut their mic off.
Somebody forgot to shut his mic off. Fuck it, I can't sing. It is what it is, but I can't help myself. And I keep touching buttons, and I should stop touching buttons. But my ADD, when the songs are playing, I'm singing and I'm touching stuff. You know?
I get it.
No, I'm playing. However, I did have to send a Snapchat too. Two of my best friends out there, Sean and Greg, they're twin brothers. And when I was downloading music tonight, and I seen the album cover of Toby Keith. I swear to God, Toby Keith is their fucking dad because they look just like him. So I sent a Snapchat during that Toby Keith song, and I was like, Sean and Greg, is this your daddy? Sean was like, that's a handsome young man right there. And I said, yeah, well, now I know where you boys get your good looks from. No, I do. I'm having a blast doing these shows. Hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying them. Keep listening. The chatter's box is always open. You know, obviously, you can lurk and listen. That's cool. I appreciate that as well. But don't be afraid to chime in on the chatter's box. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. Down the road, I don't know when, but down the road, I want to do a listener's request night. So you guys are gonna have to send me a request, and it's gonna be all over the place. I know that. But you know, I want to hear some of your guys's. You know, I want you guys to pick some of the music, and you know, I want to hear what you guys pick. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I listen to a little bit of everything. I'm a rock and country guy. It is what it is. But I do listen to R&B. I listen to rap. I just haven't got down those roads yet. But the 90s country, I'm having a lot of fun with. It's really taking me back. And I can play around, and I can do this roller coaster ride with you guys. And at the end of the day, I do the roller coaster ride, and I save the last few songs because I have a purpose. I have a reason. There's a method to my madness. I'm like the fucking Joker, all right? I'm like a redneck Joker.
Shit, it's got a plan, folks.
Yeah. I'm all over the place. Like, oh, but there's a method to my madness. If you just dance with me, if you just 1-2 step with me, like Sierra said, then you'll understand. A lot of musical references tonight outside of the country genre. I'm just saying. But no, appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Replay viewers, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking it out. Mixcloud listeners, you guys are awesome. Make sure you give us a follow. or give me a follow. And this is the first show under the umbrella for the Nonsensical Nonsense brand. So if you want to see more of me, I say that because typically this is just me doing the show, but the last couple of weeks Jeff has been here. You can hang out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 7 p.m. ish. For Nonsensical Nonsense, Jeff and I are there. Saturday nights, Connor's there. Sometimes on Wednesdays, Connor's there. And we're just having fun, shooting shit, hanging out, talking about everything and anything. It is not for the weak of heart. Nonsensical Nonsense is not for the weak of heart. Do not be easily offended and have a sense of humor. That's all we ask. You can find this show and the Nonsensical Nonsense on all social media, wherever you do that at, on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Excuse me. The lives are Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 7 p.m.-ish, and Friday night for Glicks House of Music, 8 p.m. And you can listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, all at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, or you can go to bio.link/nonsensical nonsense. All that social media there is there, including the Mixcloud link. You want to listen to the show on Mixcloud, but the show is also on Spotify and all that jazz as well. Until next Friday, I don't know what I'm going to do next Friday. I will figure that out.
Part three.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we going to do part 3?
I'll get killed if I do another Friday.
Yeah, am I going to do part 3 of 90s country music? You guys let me know. If you guys are listening to this and you're watching this, or if you're watching the replay or whatever, wherever you're listening to it at, wherever you're listening to this at, if you hear this, do you want me to do a part 3 next Friday night, or do you want me to do something a little bit different? Let me know. I don't know. We'll see how my mood is. If I don't hear anything from you guys, then wherever my mood takes me, fuck that. I want to be offended. Well, be offended. You offended me earlier. Hello, Johnny. Hurt my feel bads. Well, if you want to be offended, tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m.-ish.
No, we got some good stuff coming.
Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so, all right, before I leave, tomorrow night on Nonsensical Nonsense, not only are we going to finish the 2023 year in review of Pornhub, but we are also drafting our celebrity death list. Each one of us, Connor, Jeff, and I, are picking 10 celebrities that we think will die in 2024.
We're hoping they'll die, but we think they will.
We'll think we'll die. And it is a competition, and it runs until December, and the one with the most deaths at the end of the year wins. So tune in for that. What? Can you blast my ass?
Yeah. No. I know what you're doing.
You cannot wax my ass. Can I wax your ass?
Fair's fair, buddy.
That's what I thought.
Bend over and bite the pillow, sir.
Apparently. Damn. Peanut gallery in the back.
Hey,
Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy this. Mixcloud, keep us in the top 100. Glicks House of Music Country, keep us in the top 100. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, remember, I don't know, stay classy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay classy.
Stay classy, San Francisco. I don't really have anything for an outro here.
Let me think of something later.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Like my man Tracy.
Ooh. Sit back, relax, and crank up the tunes.
I like that, but that's a good one at the beginning, not necessarily at the end.
Well, till next time, sit back.
Until next time, Until next time, sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the tunes. Thank you guys for listening.
Crank up the tune.
Yeah.
I'll